Oh, at the Caddy Royale?
Yeah,
Caddy
that was it.
Royale,
Yeah, so
that's what it
somebody
was.
asked. It was this guy, Uncle Dre, on my Facebook. It was asking him about the Caddy Royale and how he won because social media.
Oh, that's a great story, actually. Um, so we did this Caddy Royale where you had to vote on it for the winner, right? And it was me versus Illmac versus Marv One versus Real Deal
Epic.
versus Everybody Knows.
Yeah.
And uh, Illmac, when the battle dropped, Illmac goes and puts out a video on his YouTube, like like just one of those, like he's standing in front of the mic. I'm gonna just spit a whole song, whatever, like just a bunch of bars, and he's promoting, hey, go vote for me on this battle, right? Um, this was fucking fantastic that this happened. I completely that this is something that you need to know about. uh, but he puts out this video of him rapping and saying, go vote for me on this battle that dropped. Um, and they put it out on, like, I don't remember if it was on Ruin Your Day or whatever, where obviously they had more of a following than me. And I'm like, I listened to that shit and I was so fucking mad that he couldn't just let it be what it was and win or lose the battle, that he actually promoted it that way. But it was actually kind of smart, because so what I did was I ripped the video off of his YouTube and I ripped a part of the beat and I had sent it to my engineer and he chopped it up and made a fucking instrumental out of his own beat. And then I rapped on the beat as if I was Illmac, and then I layered the lyrics over his video, making fun of him the whole time.
That's
And it
serious.
was like 2 or 3 minutes, and it was like almost exactly like the parody was just on point. And I'm rapping as if I'm Illmac, but I'm making fun of Illmac, and that shit went like viral, like 60,000 views. It got way more views than he got on his shit, like overnight. So I'm like saying, instead of saying, he says vote for Illmac, I'm like vote for Frank Stacks on the Caddy Royale. That's the last thing I say on the battle, and I won. I won. I got all the votes. So
He
so
said,
fuck
I
you.
won. I
So
won. I got all the votes.
That's
fucking.
amazing.
But I went to the
Like,
studio.
that's what you get, motherfucker.
Exactly. Don't
That's
fuck
what
with
you,
me.
that's, don't fucking try to
Don't you
cheat.
dare.
And so you were like, you know what? All right, then. So then we're going to cheat all the way.
All
But
the
I'm going
way.
to show you how to do it.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
and
amazing.
and it's funny because I mean, it's really incredible. And I even made the audio version available to download on BandLab, because it's like a diss song, and that's the thing too. Like in battle rap, like I feel like, people battle and talk all this shit, and there's a lot of behind the scenes beef. Maybe not as much now as it used to be, but like nobody was ever making diss songs. And rest in peace, PH. He was the only one who,
Word.
like, I made a diss song about him, and he actually was like, you know what, that's what I do. And he came back and did a response uh, to my diss song, which was wild, because I didn't think anybody would ever respond to a diss song that I put out, especially in the battle rap community. But then I had people hit me up like, "Yo, who the fuck are you? How do you have PH making a diss song about you? Like, how did you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, because people know him from music as well. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
Yeah.
not just battle rap. Like
Now
he
more so.
he
Yeah,
was
absolutely.
already a factor in music in general. Um, but I'm probably the only one that I know. There might be a couple other, but I've done multiple diss records, uh, and I've murdered some shit. Like when I did that diss with PH, I was dissing Uno Lavos and Big Mac also. And Big Mac told me he retired after that one line I had about him. Like he just never rapped again. And Cali Smooth did like a diss about Caustic, and so I did a whole Cali Smooth diss on the Hit 'Em Up. I remade the Hit 'Em Up beat,
I remember that one.
and I fucking cooked him, bro. I cooked him so fucking hard, and there was no way he could respond to that, and there was no way Ilmac could have responded to the one that I did. I mean, you can't. It's one of those things where it's like, but at least PH did respond, and then when I finally got to see PH again, it was like, thank you for fucking responding, bro, because I hate leaving fucking bait out there, and to not get taken. Like, and it's got to at least be somewhat comparable too. Like, if you can't respond, don't respond. But
Yeah.
you know,
Which
uh,
is why I think that most of them don't respond, right? Like, I
right,
don't think that Like they don't they majority of those guys, like, you know, they don't understand the full scope of
Right.
it and how to like really do it right in all those senses, which is why they're really good at battle rap in the format that it is. And you know,
Yeah,
that's different.
there's dudes that are doing battle rap that have never rapped
Yeah, no, you already
a day in
know.
their life. Yeah, that's
Never rapped on a song a day in their life.
never
Don't
rapped on the corner.
understand what it's
And
like to be on beat.
that's also why I'm always an asshole, and that's why I don't like nobody either, because I'm a fucking hater, bro. I'll say it again and again. Like, don't expect me to love everything. And one thing I do not love is these dudes that just come in here because they're fucking super nerds of this subculture that we've created and just want to like replicate it without all of the shit that we did before. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
whether it was riding around with a fucking boombox in your car or battling at the high schools or fucking trying to find a studio or trying to build a studio. Like, you didn't do none of that shit. All you do is
Yeah.
fucking watch YouTube. So like you were saying, like with these new kids now coming out, when the TikTokers and all the other shit, I don't give a fuck. I don't fucking like that shit. I don't like them, and that's why I did that. That's why I did that battle rap as a joke song, because battle rap is now a joke, because all the people that are coming in it, they're just like, hey, I want to be like this and I want to be like this and look at me. I could come up with a cool rap name and you know,
You know, the names are pretty crazy nowadays. I'm just like, really? What the fuck? Yo, I used to hate back in the days when we were doing it, there was a lot of names. I was just like, my guy, why? How do you name yourself AC? Like, I can't look up. When I Google AC, I get air conditioners and fucking like,
bro.
and like other AC companies that are huge. Like, that's the worst name. Or like
Yep.
GA or like, it was GL. It was just 2-letter names that it was like, what am I supposed to do with that, bro? Like, you're giving me nothing to go off of here because I can't find you. I don't even understand why you would name yourself that.
If we sat here and thought about it,
yeah.
If we sat here and thought about it, there's a lot of fools where their name, like Google ain't gonna come up with them as a result.
No,
like Google
no,
is not
not
gonna
at
show
all.
them as a fucking result. And
the little homie C4, where it's just like, bro, you're named after a very popular explosive. Like,
that's
you're
why I'm
never
glad,
gonna pop up first.
That's why I'm glad when you look at Frank Stacks or Rap as a Joke, you instantly get the search results.
Yeah, instantly.
You don't have to
No, when you look up
rap afterwards.
back in the days when you looked up Dutch Vega, or even now, and like now like Flaco Bay or Lady Bros, like all that's always like, yo, I always, before I even endeavor on a thing, it's like, look it up, make sure that this is like 100% as original as I think it is. And it, you know, usually is. So
also, it's convenient that rapisajoke.com is just, and ladybros.com. Let's just be fair. Are both convenient, typeable in things, but also like really sticky. Like, you don't forget rap is a joke, so it was easy to like remember that. Type it back in, go look at it. All y'all branding's on point. When you go look at your Insta, even though it's private, I could still tell it's the real thing. I was impressed.
The Rap is a Joke. The Rap is a Joke Instagram is
that one's public.
Is the same, like I did all the branding like the same, so everything kind of matches up. That one's not private, but yeah.
No, but like even your like display picture on your private one kind of like validates, yo, this is actually Frank Stacks. He just has a private Insta. So.